So many great clients have flipped over to virtual, so those are options. The online school is really going to be awesome. One thing we need to talk about today, though, is the idea that people are calling into agencies wanting to drop coverage. Well, we know that that's not the best option, right? I'm not driving my car, so I don't need coverage. My restaurant's closed, I don't need coverage. So let's start where this is coming from, right? This is an emotional response. And if you look at my video on fear that I did this week, this is an emotional response to an uncontrollable situation. It feels like one more thing that we have to do that we're not in control of, right? Well, I don't need coverage. The government shut me down. I can't do anything about it. Why now? They're going to tell me I have to have insurance too. So you have to realize at that point that you're dealing with an emotional person. And I understand emotions are hard, right? They fuel us. I want you to use what we call, well, actually, I don't call. Chris Voss, we sent out this video a while ago, which was, he's an FBI hostage negotiator. I think your tone of voice is so critical here. So we want you to use what we call late night DJ voice, okay? Late night DJ voice is calm, cool, collected, playing love songs from the 90s, sending out dedications. Somebody's emotional, drop that down a little bit. So if somebody's coming at you and saying, I want to drop my coverage, I'm not driving in my vehicle anymore. I can't drive, I'm stuck in my house, and that's it. I just want you to say, I completely understand. This whole virus has taken a lot of things away from us, and it's really challenging and really difficult. The first thing I want to say is I'm really glad that you're doing okay. And let's talk to you a little bit about what options you have. So in this time, you can make the best decision for you and your family. Options, guys, options. Somebody who wants to take coverage off is telling you that they're sick and tired and probably pretty pissed off that they've stopped having options. And this is something they feel like they should be able to control. Late night DJ voice is calming, soothing, and it's not going to get engaged with, I know it's so hard out there, isn't it? That's adding a little gasoline onto that person's fire, and I think you need to coil it back. Then you want to provide them the options. So let's talk about if you were to drop coverage. What that would mean is that you would have a lapse in coverage. You would have no coverage on your vehicle if a tree fell on it, if it got on fire, if you did take it out for even 5 minutes and hit somebody. In addition, all insurance companies, all of them, actually will go ahead and rate you worse because there was a lapse in coverage. So when you do want to get started, it's going to cost you a whole lot more. What I think another option we might want to consider is contacting the carrier to determine if there's payment options to give you a little relief right now. Or another option we have is reducing the mileage. But in my experience, by dropping coverage, when you go back to reinstate it, because this will be over at some point, you could be looking at 50 to 75% higher in payments than what you're currently paying. And I really don't feel like that's worth it. In addition to, if your car were stolen, vandalized, a tree fell on it, you'd have no coverage. So which one of those options do you feel is best for you and your family? Late night DJ voice, options, don't engage, move it back to the solutions, and keep that call moving, but let them make a decision. If they say, I still want to drop coverage, I'd say, wouldn't it be worth it to just call the company though and see? You can get a little relief right now, and this blows over in a few weeks. I would hate that for that to be the situation. Let's try to give them a call. Lead them down the path a little bit more. Late night DJ voice, very important, and options. That's what people want to hear. When dealing with an emotional person, flip into your late night DJ voice. I hope you guys all have such a wonderful and great weekend. I know it's going to be different. I was teasing some of my friends. I actually am dreading looking forward to the weekend. So we don't have kids. Our dog passed away last fall. It's very quiet in our house, and we're usually running around, going to the gym, doing this, doing that. We're remodeling our house, so there's used to like guys being in the house, doing things on the weekends. I'm grabbing lunch, and things are just really different. So maybe catch up on some Netflix, try to get out and do some exercise, try to catch up on this school pack. Hopefully, I'm working on it, guys. I've been pulling a lot of hours. So also, I just want to say thank you. We've gotten so many great comments on these daily videos. Hopefully you enjoy them. Our only request is to pass it on to other agents who need to hear it. Let them know that, we exist and we're out here. And when that school launches, we hope that you're engaged in it too. So have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back on Monday.